Now, last night, some of the biggest names in showbiz were all in London to help celebrate some of the UK's most inspirational women. I'm going to be meeting one of those women in just a minute. First, though, here's her story. It was early 2008 when Katie Piper's life changed forever. Katie was a typical 20-something, but living her dream life in North London. She was a model and an aspiring TV presenter. Then, in March that year, she was the victim of a vicious acid attack orchestrated by the man she was dating. After a pioneering skin graft, 40 surgical procedures and an entirely new face, she transformed herself from victim to victor, managing to set up a charity for burn and scar victims, of which Simon Cowell is the patron. Simon openly admits that it's Katie's determination and strength that keeps him going. And last night, Katie was recognised for everything she has achieved since that awful day and picked up the award for Most Inspirational Woman. And Katie joins me now along with the award. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And very, very well deserved. Very well deserved. But you were a bit shocked. You didn't know.
Very shocked because I took my mum as my date.
Right.
And we were sort of near the wall and I said to Mum, I haven't got an aisle seat, haven't won, better practice, really kind of non-bitter face.
Yeah, practice that face of, oh, well done everybody, well done like that inside going, no. But it's just terrific, and it just shows how many lives that you really have touched with your story.
Well, I feel really honoured and privileged because the other women in the category were very inspiring women for me. In particular, Sarah Payne, who's obviously, you know, changed the law with Sarah's Law and campaigned. So I felt really, you know, shocked and privileged to have won, but to be against those women was fantastic.
No, absolutely. And I know Sarah got an award last night too. She got a sort of award recognising all that she's done.
Yeah.
But for you, I mean, what I always wonder about you, when you see, especially when you see some of those shots after what happened to you, it's such a vicious act, it really was, how you picked yourself up. And not just pick yourself up, but you actually help other people.
I think probably because I had really fantastic support from my surgeon, Mr. Jawad. And I came from a real selfish, self-centred life where nobody helped anybody unless there was a catch. And then I experienced this kindness and I realised how much difference it can make to somebody's life and what a lifeline it is. And after the tragedy and all the awful things that I have had to endure, if some good can come out of it, you know, then I will die a happy woman.
No, exactly, and it really has already, because I know you have helped an awful lot of people. And the very fact that you know, you're sitting there, you look fantastic, you're full of life, you're full of happiness. For anybody who's gone through something similar, or anybody who has any sort of disfigurement, no matter what it may be, they see you and they think, oh, well, maybe I can actually just lead a normal life.
I think so, because it was quite ironic last night, actually, because there was a point in my life where when I'd walk into a room of pretty glamorous women, my heart would sink and I'd feel really out of place. And last night I walked in and I felt like I belong here, and when I got... It was strange because when I got my award, it was a big feeling of acceptance. So it was really lovely.
Oh, that's great. Now, you took your mum last night as a date. Does that mean that you are young, free and single?
Yeah, well, not young. I'm 27 next week.
Oh, you're but a child.
Yeah, I'm single, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously for you, you know, the ambitions for the future, for personally, you would presumably love to get married, settle down, have kids, all of that.
I would love to get married and settle down, but I think right now, if I started dating, they'd probably dump me because I don't have any time for anybody.
Okay. So, no time for men, because you are very, very, very busy and doing and concentrating on the foundation and on the charity. The aims of that, what would you really love to happen in the next couple of years?
The main focus of the foundation is I went abroad to France to a scar management centre.
Yes.
And we want to set up a scar management centre in the UK. This is primarily for burns, but also for victims of traumatic scarring. So, for example, car accidents, any kind of accident, or surgical scars. It can help reduce the disfigurement and get back mobility, texture in the skin.
Is that just through massage or through alternative therapies?
It's all based on pressure therapy involving manual massage, various machines, hydrotherapy. So it's a combination of an intense treatment. So that's our main goal, and we're trying to raise millions of pounds to make this centre happen. But in the interim, we're supporting people with camouflage makeup lessons, one-to-one private makeup artists in your house to help you with camouflaging areas of your body, tattooing, confidence. We've got our first workshop on Saturday.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, there's things that are really happening. There's a real buzz at the office, and there's other ladies working with me as well, and
really good.
we've got our headed paper. I've got my own business card. And,
it's all happening.
It's all happening.
That's fantastic, because you're absolutely right. The key is confidence, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I'm very heartened by the fact that last night you went in and felt fantastic, and absolutely as you should. But I don't think you'd have been able to do that a couple of years ago, would you?
No, I absolutely wouldn't. And you know, I love doing the charity because I'm passionate. I believe in it. But also the professional confidence it's given me has given me confidence in other areas of my life as well.
Yeah.
So it's really great. At the moment, the place I am in my life, I'm just so happy at the moment. So
That's really good.
yeah, really good.
And I know that Simon Cowell is a huge fan. I know he's the patron of your organisation, of your charity. And it's his birthday today.
I know.
Isn't it?
I'm going to say happy birthday, Simon, but I know he'll still be in bed.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be. But he may well be watching.
Yeah.
He may well be watching in his bed. What age is he? 102, was it? No, 51.
Well.
51. But a stripling, and he looks good on it, I have to say. He
Yeah,
really does.
he
And I
does.
know he has been a huge supporter of yours, hasn't
Do
he?
you know, he's been fantastic, because I think, you know, part of the message that we are trying to deliver through the charity is actually, you know, the only things that you see in magazines and on telly, unfortunately, are sort of one kind of image.
Yeah.
And actually, you can still feel sexy and attractive with burns or scars. And looking different isn't necessarily a negative thing.
Absolutely. Katie, you prove it. You prove it all the time, 24 hours a day. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
very
coming
much.
in. And congratulations again on the award. Absolutely
Thank you.
brilliant. Thank you.